Today we're diving into the significance of keywords in coding. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced programmer, understanding keywords is essential. They form the backbone of every programming language, acting as reserved words that have special meaning to the compiler or interpreter. Without keywords, writing code would be chaotic and prone to errors. In this video, we'll explore what keywords are, why they matter, and how they shape the way we write programs. Let's start by defining what exactly a keyword is in the context of coding. Keywords are predefined, reserved words in programming languages that have special meanings. They cannot be used as identifiers like variable names or function names. For example, in Python, words like if, else, and while are keywords. These words tell the computer to perform specific actions. Every programming language has its own set of keywords, and understanding them is crucial for writing correct and efficient code. By knowing which words are reserved, programmers can avoid errors and write code that the computer can interpret accurately. Keywords play a vital role in defining the syntax of a programming language. They help structure the code and guide the flow of execution. For instance, keywords like for, while, and if are used to create loops and conditional statements. Without these keywords, it would be impossible to control how and when certain parts of the code run. They act as building blocks, ensuring that the code follows a logical structure that the computer can understand and execute. Let's look at some common keywords in Python. Words like def are used to define functions, return sends a value back from a function, and import brings in external modules. Each keyword has a specific purpose and cannot be replaced with another word. For example, using define instead of def will result in a syntax error. This strictness ensures that the code is clear and unambiguous, making it easier for both humans and computers to read and understand. Java keywords like class, public, and static are fundamental. Class is used to define a class, public sets the access level, and static means the method belongs to the class, not an instance. These keywords help organize code and define how different parts interact. Using them incorrectly can lead to errors or unexpected behavior. That's why understanding the role of each keyword in a language is so important for writing effective code. It's important to distinguish between keywords and identifiers. Keywords are reserved and have special meaning, while identifiers are names given to variables, functions, or classes. For example, in the statement int age equals 25, int is a keyword and age is an identifier. Mixing them up can cause confusion and errors in your code. Always remember that you cannot use keywords as identifiers, as this will result in a syntax error. Every programming language has its own set of reserved keywords. While some keywords are common across languages like if and else, others are unique. For example, elif is specific to Python, while switch is found in languages like C and Java. Knowing the reserved words in the language you're using helps you avoid naming conflicts and ensures your code runs smoothly. It's always a good idea to review the list of keywords when learning a new language. Keywords are essential because they define the structure and rules of a programming language. They make code readable, maintainable, and less prone to errors. By using keywords correctly, programmers can write code that is both efficient and easy to understand. This is especially important in large projects where many people work on the same codebase. Keywords help maintain consistency and clarity throughout the code. Compilers and interpreters are designed to recognize keywords and act accordingly. When you write code, the compiler scans for keywords to understand the structure and logic. If you misuse a keyword, the compiler will throw an error, preventing the program from running. This built-in error checking helps catch mistakes early, making the development process smoother and more reliable. One of the main reasons for having keywords is to prevent errors. By reserving certain words, programming languages ensure that these words are used only for their intended purpose. This reduces the chances of accidental misuse and helps maintain the integrity of the code. When you try to use a keyword as a variable name, the compiler will immediately flag it as an error, saving you time and effort in debugging. Keywords make code more readable by providing a standard way to express common operations. When someone reads your code, they can quickly understand what's happening because keywords are universally recognized. This is especially helpful when working in teams or sharing code with others. Readable code is easier to maintain, debug, and extend, making keywords a fundamental part of good programming practice. Using keywords ensures consistency across different parts of your code. Since keywords have fixed meanings, they help maintain a uniform style and structure. This consistency is crucial in large projects where multiple developers contribute. It reduces confusion and makes it easier to follow the logic of the program. Consistent use of keywords also helps in code reviews and debugging. Maintaining code becomes much simpler when keywords are used properly. Since keywords are standardized, anyone familiar with the language can understand the code quickly. This is especially important when updating or fixing bugs in existing code. Proper use of keywords ensures that the code remains clear and easy to modify, even as the project grows over time. In learning a new programming language, one of the first things to study is its set of keywords. These words form the foundation of the language's syntax and logic. By understanding the keywords, you can quickly grasp how to write basic programs and gradually move on to more complex tasks. Familiarity with keywords also makes it easier to transition between different languages. Frequent mistake among beginners is trying to use keywords as variable or function names. This leads to syntax errors and can be frustrating to debug. Another common error is misspelling keywords, which the compiler won't recognize. Being aware of these pitfalls can save you time and help you write cleaner code. Always double-check your spelling and avoid using reserved words as identifiers. Many programming languages are case-sensitive, meaning that if and if are treated as different words. Keywords must be written exactly as defined by the language. Using the wrong case can result in errors or unexpected behavior. Always pay attention to capitalization when typing keywords to ensure your code runs as intended. Most programming languages provide official documentation that includes a list of all reserved keywords. Referring to this list can help you avoid mistakes and stay up to date with any changes. Documentation is a valuable resource for both beginners and experienced programmers, offering explanations and examples for each keyword. Conditional statements rely heavily on keywords. Words like if, else, and elif control the flow of the program based on certain conditions. These keywords make it possible to write code that can make decisions and respond to different situations. Mastering conditional keywords is a key step in becoming a proficient programmer. Loops are another area where keywords are essential. Keywords like for, while, and break define how loops start, continue, or stop. These keywords allow you to repeat actions, process data, and control the execution of your program efficiently. Understanding loop keywords is fundamental for handling repetitive tasks in code. Defining and using functions involves keywords as well. In Python, def starts a function while return sends a result back. In Java, void indicates no return value. These keywords help organize code into reusable blocks, making programs more modular and easier to manage. Object-oriented programming relies on keywords like class, object, public, and private. These keywords define how data and functions are grouped and accessed. They help create complex data structures and control access to different parts of the code, supporting encapsulation and modularity. Error handling is another area where keywords are crucial. In Python, try, except, and finally manage exceptions. In Java, try, catch, and finally serve a similar purpose. These keywords help you write robust code that can handle unexpected situations gracefully. Many data structures are defined or manipulated using keywords. For example, struct in C defines a structure while enum creates an enumeration. These keywords help organize and manage data efficiently, making it easier to build complex programs. Access control in programming is managed using keywords like public, private, and protected. These keywords determine who can access certain parts of the code. Proper use of access control keywords helps protect sensitive data and maintain code security. Some languages use keywords for memory management. For example, new allocates memory for objects in Java while delete frees memory in C++. These keywords help manage resources efficiently, preventing memory leaks and ensuring optimal performance. Importing modules or libraries is done using keywords like import in Python or include in C. These keywords allow you to reuse code and access external functionality, making your programs more powerful and flexible. Multithreading and concurrency often use keywords like thread, synchronized, or async. These keywords help manage multiple tasks running at the same time, improving performance and responsiveness in modern applications. File operations often involve keywords like open, read, write, and close. These keywords allow you to interact with files, store data, and retrieve information as needed. Mastering file handling keywords is essential for working with data in real-world applications. Networking code may use keywords like socket, connect, and listen to manage communication between computers. These keywords are essential for building applications that interact over the internet or local networks. Security-related code often uses keywords like secure, encrypt, or authenticate. These keywords help protect data and ensure that only authorized users can access certain features. Proper use of security keywords is vital for safeguarding sensitive information. Testing frameworks often use keywords like test, assert, and expect to define and check test cases. These keywords help automate the testing process, ensuring that your code works as intended and catching bugs early. Some languages use keywords to generate or structure documentation. For example, docstring in Python allows you to describe functions and classes. Well-documented code is easier to understand and maintain, and keywords play a role in making this possible. Some keywords are used to optimize code performance. For example, inline in C++ suggests that a function should be expanded in place, reducing function call overhead. Understanding these optimization keywords can help you write faster, more efficient programs. Modern programming languages continue to introduce new keywords to support emerging features and paradigms. For example, async and await in JavaScript and Python enable asynchronous programming. Staying updated with new keywords helps you take advantage of the latest language capabilities. As programming languages evolve, new keywords may be added and old ones may become obsolete. Keeping track of these changes is important for writing up-to-date and compatible code. Language evolution ensures that programming remains relevant and capable of solving modern problems. Programming communities often establish standards for how keywords should be used. Following these standards helps ensure that your code is accepted and understood by others. Community guidelines promote best practices and make collaboration smoother. Using keywords correctly can improve the portability of your code. Since keywords are standardized, code that relies on them is more likely to run on different systems and environments without modification. This is especially important for open source and cross-platform projects. Integrated development environments (IDEs) recognize keywords and provide features like syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and error checking. This support makes coding faster and reduces the likelihood of mistakes. Familiarity with keywords helps you take full advantage of these tools. Code analysis tools scan for keywords to check for errors, enforce style guidelines, and optimize performance. These tools rely on keywords to understand the structure and intent of your code, making them an important part of the development process. Some tools and frameworks generate code automatically using keywords. For example, ORM tools use keywords to define database models. Understanding how these tools use keywords can help you customize and extend generated code effectively. Some programming languages include keywords to support accessibility features. For example, keywords may be used to define accessible elements in web development, ensuring that applications are usable by everyone, including people with disabilities. Internationalization involves making software usable in different languages and regions. Some frameworks use keywords to mark text for translation or handle locale-specific features. Proper use of these keywords ensures your software can reach a global audience. As technology advances, new keywords will continue to emerge to support innovative features and paradigms. Staying informed about these trends helps you remain competitive and ready to adopt new programming techniques as they become available. To sum up, keywords are the foundation of every programming language. They define structure, ensure consistency, prevent errors, and enable powerful features. Mastering keywords is essential for writing clear, efficient, and maintainable code. By understanding and using keywords correctly, you set yourself up for success in any programming language. Thank you for joining this exploration of keywords in coding. Remember, keywords are more than just reserved words, they are the building blocks that make programming possible. Keep practicing, stay curious, and continue learning about the languages you use. With a solid understanding of keywords, you'll be well equipped to tackle any coding challenge that comes your way.